What's up, you guys? Godzilla Fan Freaks coming at you today with another figure review. And today we are going to be taking a look at the Tamashi Nation's Pacific Rim Uprising figure, Obsidian Fury. Now, this is kind of like out of the blue, right? Not really expected, as we all know, sad news, Toys R Us is going to be closing its doors. So I was just there today and just looking around, wasn't really expecting to buy anything. And I came across this guy, and he was the only one that they had. Granted, they're going out of business. Their sales really aren't that great. You got anywhere from 10 and very rarely up to 30% off, and sometimes the stuff that's 30% off, it's not really what you're looking for. So really, for their going out of business sale, it's kind of crappy, but saved a couple bucks on this guy, and just thought I'd pick it up. I did see the new Pacific Uprising movie, sorry about that, and I really enjoyed it. I liked it. I knew it was probably going to fall short of the first Pacific Rim, but the way that they followed it into a sequel and whatnot, I liked the plot, I liked the story. I think it turned out pretty good. I think Guillermo del Toro would be proud, and I'm sure that he is if he has seen it. Anyway, though, today we're going to be taking a look at this guy. Again, got him for a few bucks cheaper because of Toys R Us sale, and he was the only one they had. I tried looking for the other ones, but they didn't have anything. So this is the only thing that they had. Just a quick look at the box. Your basic box, nothing crazy. Has Obsidian Fury on the side, on the top. On the back has like a little write-up and whatnot. But all that, nothing too crazy. But enough about the box. Let's actually throw that out of the way on purpose this time. And now, let's get into the figure. I haven't had too much time to touch and mess with this guy. But since it's Tamashi Nations, the same people that do SH Monster Arts and whatnot, pretty much everything that you can expect from that line. Paint apps are good. Detail is good. It's for the size of the figure and as much as articulation as they put into it, it's pretty good. And it's just your basic kind of Jaeger robot. So a lot of mechanical detailing and stuff. As far as paint job and everything goes, to start off with though, pretty much blacks, silvers, gunmetals, and a little bit of orange here in the head. Which is kind of like a clear translucent. Depending on the angle, it shows up orange, or depending on it kind of shows up kind of like a greenish yellow, or sometimes clear. It just depends on how you hold it and how the light's hitting it. But overall, all the way around, paint is good. It's sharp. I haven't been able to find any type of slop on it whatsoever. So I'm very impressed, and I look forward to picking up a few others in this line. The ones that I'm probably going to eventually pick up will probably be the Gypsy Avenger. I do like that design. And then, I forget the other one, but the other one that has like the spike ball thing, I forget that Jaeger's name, but I want to probably pick up that one too. And then that means I'll probably just have to get more kaiju, but as far as kaiju goes, they really don't have much for this film, so I'll probably end up having to go back and pay a little bit more pay a little bit more money for the first Pacific Rim Kaiju, because I only got the one Trespasser, and that was it. I never got Otachi, Knifehead, Leatherback, whatever. So, if I'm going to have more Jaegers, I'm going to have more Kaiju to go with them. But anyway, to start off, though, I like this guy. Detailing, we'll go on to that next. Again, for a giant Jaeger robot, he's really smooth all the way around. Not a whole lot of edges, but he's got all these lines and paneling whatnot all the way around his body, his arms, his shoulders, chest. On his back, he has, kind of like a rigid chainsaw design going down the back for like a spine. That's actually pretty cool. I actually did like Obsidian Fury in the movie. It's just too bad the way that he turned out. I'm not really going to say anything more because if you haven't seen it, big spoiler. But, it's kind of sad in a way because, it was actually a really cool Jaeger in my opinion. I was like, wow, he's actually pretty badass looking. And so I'm glad that Toys R Us at least had him. Hey, if anything, I guess next to Gypsy Avenger, this would probably be my favorite Jaeger in the movie. But very cool. Again, detail Pretty simple all the way around. A lot of just mechanical paneling and whatnot. Nothing too crazy. Kind of when you get into his biceps and whatnot, he's got a little bit more detail and everything going on. But other than that, pretty simple all the way around as far as detail goes. Nothing crazy. Just a big giant, robot. Looks good. And again, the detail's clean. No bit of slop whatsoever. As far as, Tamashi Nations, right? Accessories and whatnot. As for as simple as a guy as he is, I have one of each on already, but he comes with another pair of hands which are open, and then of course he has fists. So you have, the option to swap out fists, open hands, whatnot. And then he comes with what are his plasma heated chainsaw blades from the movie, which are pretty cool. Very nicely detailed. They are translucent orange color, which is very nice. And look pretty damn cool. This was a cool weapon in the movie and whatnot. I really liked it. And to swap these on, he's got these forearm panels here. They just pop off like so. Pop off so simple. Take a chainsaw, stick it on there in the peg hole, and then bam, he's ready to rock and roll. Same way with the other one. Take off the forearm panel just like that. Stick on the chainsaw blade. Bam, simple. He's ready to go, ready to rock and roll. They're not loose. He's for Tamashi Nations, robot like this, I'm surprised. I mean, over time, I'm sure it'll change, moving him around. But his joints, they're not tight, but they're firm. He's not very loose. And the chainsaw's hanging his arm pretty good. They don't fall out easily at all. Like, I'm shaking him around really good. So, really good there. Really firm figure with articulation. That's what's good. If stuff's loose, stuff falls apart easy, and it's no fun. It's kind of a bummer. But this guy, pretty firm, so I am looking forward to getting a few of the other Jaegers in this line, that's for sure. As far as articulation goes on this guy, expected for Tamashi Nations. His head, spins, rotates, whatever, can kind of look up, not really because of his giant kind of hunchback thing there. But so, good range of motion for the head. Not so much in his abdomen area. He can turn left and right. That's about it. He really can't crunch forward and backward all that much. His arms here at his shoulders. His shoulder pads do kind of separate from the body, which is nice. So you can get kind of a little bit, rotation and upward and downward movements in the shoulder there. So pretty good. Elbows, double jointed elbows. Very nicely well done. Rotation and, pivots and whatnot in the wrists. Very well done. His waist here at his hips. His thighs can kick forward, kick backward, can kick out to the side. His knees, which are double jointed, very nice, range of bend there. All the way forward like that. His ankles, very nice, tilt forward, tilt up, and you can pivot from side to side to get a nice ankle pivot. So overall, what you would expect from a Tamashi Nations figure, lots of articulation, and again, this guy's firm. He doesn't feel like he's going to fall apart like, other figures in the past have done, like in SH Monster Arts and whatnot. He is a very tight and firm figure, and it just adds to his look, more. Obsidian Fury, he's a badass, you know what I mean? And again, I like the design. I think he does look like a badass. He's pretty damn cool. But let me see if I can just get him standing here. That might be a trick. That way I can do some size comparisons, something I haven't done in a while. Size comparison, since I can do that with this guy. For size comparisons, let's just size them up here with, I only have so much of my collection here in my place. So let's just size him up with a NECA. Here he is next to the NECA Shin Godzilla. Hopefully both of these guys are on camera. So bam, sizes up pretty well, even though Shin Godzilla would be incredibly bigger. Still, you want to put a Jaeger up against Shin Godzilla. They're almost the same height. He's just a little bit taller, Obsidian Fury. But they look good together. So you can definitely size them up with the NECA Godzillas and, of course, the NECA Kaiju from probably the other film, even though they'd probably be way considerably bigger. But next, we'll size them up. I only have a couple SH Monster Arts here with me. But here is the 1964 Awakening version Godzilla. Really, really short in comparison. But, both Tamashi Nations figures. And, hey, whatever. I'm sure Godzilla would probably still put up a good fight, even though Obsidian Fury is a little bigger. But not bad. And then here we have the Lights, Sound, and Music Godzilla 1989 from Tamashi Nations, SH Monster Arts. Whoa, you know, definitely a good, I want to say that's actually definitely a good matchup right there. You know, that's a good size Godzilla right there. And then here with the Jaeger, definitely can see these guys going toe to toe for sure. You know, Godzilla is, this is a, like, I want to say this is a nice scaling. This is my first time looking at it, and I'm really digging it. So, very awesome. So, these guys definitely size up well perfectly, I think, in my mind. Awesome. Just look great. But to end that review, you guys, really great figure. Again, I really like the movie. You know, a lot of people I know were kind of hemming and hawing about it, you know. But I really enjoyed it. You know, I think it's a really good sequel to the first one. And I'm really looking forward to picking up some of these figures. Yeah, sure, it sucks that Toys R Us is going out of business and whatnot. But I kind of found a hidden gem in a way. You know, this guy was the last one that they had of Pacific Rim figures, so I kind of got lucky there. Kind of wish they had the others, but I'll probably just end up picking those up on Amazon or something later on in the future. You know, I'm not swimming in money at the moment, but so this was nice just to go out and about today and just hit up a Toys R Us and be like, hey, that's pretty cool, and just snag it really quick. But, you know, and plus since they had that sale, you know, he was only 10% off, but hey, it's better than nothing, right? So, but that's about it for this guy. You know, really awesome figure. I dig it. If you like Pacific Rim, you're definitely going to love this figure, and probably any of the other figures in the line. So I would definitely recommend picking them up. They're in the range of 25 to about 30 bucks, so really not bad. Not really pricey at all. I'm really digging it, and you get a good figure for that price too. Anyway, you guys, that's about it. Hope you guys enjoyed this review. What do I got coming up in the future? Not a whole hell of a lot. I do have some exciting news that I will put in this video. I did put on my Facebook page in a post, one of my local friends here called the Bitter Irishman. He doesn't have a YouTube, but definitely go check out his Facebook page. He does have a Facebook page. That's the Bitter Irishman. And he does reviews on movies and other things like that. And, you know, he's kind of like doing a review, kind of like buzz type person, so he likes to drink and do reviews while he's buzzed or drunk or whatever, and he's never seen a Godzilla movie. So we're eventually going to get together and watch some Godzilla movies, because the only one that he has seen has been the 1998 Matthew Broderick one, which is terrible, but since that is the only one he has seen, it's the best one in his mind. So I got to change his mind. So we're definitely going to sit down one night and just watch a handful of Godzilla movies, you know, from Showa, Heisei, Millennium, whatever. And then afterwards, definitely going to do a video, and I'm going to post here to the channel, of his reviews mainly, you know, what he thought of them. You know, since he's never seen them. And of course, we're probably going to both be drinking, so there's going to be a lot of laughing, probably a lot of jokes. Should be a fun time. I think it was a fun idea. And definitely looking forward to doing that with him. So Godzilla Fan Freaks, Bitter Irishman crossover should be pretty cool. Anyway, you guys, that's about all I got. So hope you enjoyed this review on the Pacific Rim Tamashi Nations Obsidian Fury. Lagging on in this video. This one might be a little bit of a long one. Anyway, you guys, like always, hope you enjoyed. We are Godzilla Fan Freaks. Like always, please comment, like, and subscribe. And we will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.